Many are calling Irma's current track the worst case scenario for South Florida. Now, this is a look at the Category 4 hurricane from the International Space Station.
Irma's 155-mile-per-hour winds are confined to a band that is just 35 miles from the eye. This is also the part of the storm that's going to pop and spawn a lot of tornadoes.
I know people in the Naples area, too, this morning are saying, now I'm really scared. I've just got about 24 hours to make a decision about what to do.
Especially even when you hear that this is expected to be greater than Hurricane Andrew. Remember the impact it had on the state, and yet some people are saying.
And each moment you delay the decision, the harder it is.
The harder it is.
That's exactly right.
Hey guys, today is Thursday, September 7th, 2017. Last year I made a video about a hurricane called Hurricane Matthew, and it was supposed to be the biggest hurricane in the history of Florida. Everybody was terrified for it, but in the end it was just nothing more than a tropical storm. But this year we are gonna get hit with another hurricane called Hurricane Irma, and Irma is what Matthew was supposed to be. So far it's a Category 5, and it's gonna hit us around Saturday. So basically everyone in Florida is taking initiative and trying to save themselves by buying supplies and water, and basically all the stores are running out of supplies quickly. We personally already bought food and everything's set for us, but we're just trying to protect the house and move stuff around. So you can probably hear in the background sometimes people are setting up their own houses and putting up shutters and wood. I'll try and go outside and take some clips of that, but I'm hoping that this turns out to be another Matthew, nothing more than a tropical storm, and I'm hoping that everyone stays safe. And this video is basically going to be the process before the storm, and then during the storm, and then after the storm. Basically setting up, protecting the house, packing everything away, and then during the storm I'm going to try and document everything that happens, and then the aftermath. So without further ado, this is Hurricane Irma before the storm.
Excuse my language, that's a hang up on how shitty I've been feeling. I'm sorry, I feel no attraction, and now that it's been a feel. 'Cause I've been so long, so long.
About noon, midday. I basically moved all the things from my room either into the closet or back there in the wall, so it will be away from the windows. So my desk, all my shelves, stuff I moved over there into the closet. It's super messy because I put everything up there. And yeah, just throughout the day I've been seeing a lot of people set up their different houses and windows and putting up shutters outside through there. Taking a little bit of footage of each one so you guys can see like the process. And it's kind of impressive to see, like, even 2 or 3 days before the storm, people are already setting up and taking such good care of their own homes, which is really cool. So just in case anything happens, we bought these panels to put up on the windows, and we have a bunch of wood stacked up over here, and we have a bird to keep us safe. A lot of water and a lot of food in there. Plenty of flashlights. So there's some people here to help us put up the shutters. They brought in a huge truck, and they're setting up down there all the wood and shutters and stuff. So let's do this. Sort of done. There's a little bit of a hole on the side, but it looks pretty good, and I think we should be protected enough for the storm. Okay, so it's Saturday, 7:47, 2 days later. Winds are starting to pick up, and it started to rain a lot. I went outside to take out the trash, and I was pushing against the wind. Right now, I'm going to put on the camera next to the window so you can hear how loud it is outside. This is the start of it. This is the beginning of Irma. So let's see how it goes.
We do have a big change. It's now a Category 3 storm, 125 mile per hour winds. Here's the other thing. It's moving west at 9 miles per hour, so it's slowed down. Now the good news is it's slowed down enough that it will probably miss high tide.
And the Wi-Fi has stopped working.
County in East Central Florida, Indian River County in East Central Florida, until 3:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Power has officially gone out. It's around 6 right now, and I'm using a Minecraft torch to light myself. But yeah, from here on out, it's complete darkness. So, yikes. As you can see, it's pretty rainy outside, and it's super windy. I'm gonna go outside and take a clip of that.
You didn't know me when you were a kid, in trouble at school, alone at lunch again. I didn't know you when I broke my knee, spent the summer on crutches, and everybody teased, except for this one friend I almost forgot.
Hey, it's now Monday, it's around 2, and the storm is over. The power came back on, and we're all fine. We still have power, we still have Wi-Fi, we still have water, we still have plenty of stuff. And a lot of people around my area weren't as fortunate, and they lost power, and they lost a lot of water, and they lost a lot of stuff. So at least for us, it was another Matthew. Not as bad as we thought. It barely hit us, but the part that did was terrifying. Yesterday it was super windy. But as of now, I'm gonna go see the damage and see how much it actually affected us. Hey guys, it's September 11th. It's around 9 o'clock at night, and this is after the whole storm thing went down. As you probably saw, there was a lot of debris and trees and lights and stuff knocked down on the floor. But the damage done to at least my area was not as much as others. I was fortunate enough to not be affected as much, and the power only went out for about 30 minutes or so. And although I try to make light of the situation and keep things happy, others were really affected. I know my cousin was out of power for about 8 hours, and I know some friends that still don't have power right now. And some other areas were affected much worse, with their houses being completely torn down, and areas in general just being completely demolished. And while I'm happy that I still have all this around me, I still deeply feel for the people that were affected. Because looking outside the window during the storm was very, very scary. Seeing how bad it got outside really changes your perspective on how much this actually affects people. And if those super powerful winds can knock out about 30 minutes of our power, imagine other areas that got hit 300,000 times worse. So it may not seem like much, and I know I don't have that big of an impact, but if I can help, I'll try. If you're seeing this video, it means that you probably have power, and you probably have food, and you probably have light. And it means that you probably have the bare necessities that most people right now in Florida do not. So what I'm going to do is link down below some charities whose money are going directly to those affected by Harvey and Irma. And again, I know I have a small following, and I know I'm a very small YouTuber, but if you guys, including myself, can help out in any way, we should at least try. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you to all those people that wished me good luck and told me to stay safe throughout all of this. I really appreciate you guys. That's gonna do it for me, guys. This has been Hurricane Irma.
Happiness and pay attention. You don't listen. You've been giving. You've been spending all your time.